Hi, I'm Rudy Saunders. I'm an interior designer at Dorothy Draper and Company, and I'm here at Draper's Cafe at the historic Greenbrier Resort in the Allegheny Mountains of West Virginia. This location is actually new when the casino club was built back in 2009. And a lot of the characteristics throughout the restaurant were from the previous location of Draper's that Mr. Varney and the office brought along here to keep the same feeling and what guests knew and love about Draper's. So one of those would be the peach and green diagonal checkerboard marble up by the ice cream. And that's a signature Draper trademark. The pink and green, kind of a fun twist for Draper's. So right when you walk in is the ice cream, and it's homemade here at the Greenbrier. It's delicious, you have to try some. And above the ice cream counter is this beautiful mural that has cherubs, and they have ice cream and other sweets, and it's just kind of a fun twist on a very classic traditional mural. But with some fun and whimsical for eating ice cream. We recently just redesigned some pink and white striped ice cream cups, so if you take your ice cream somewhere else in the resort, you still have the Draper's experience. Throughout, there's different plasterwork and crystal chandeliers and a lot of elements that were at the past Draper's that are again here at the new Draper's that are kind of Draper signature hallmarks. The wall finish is actually a faux finish, but it's a really deep aubergine, kind of an eggplant purple. And that was the color of her drawing room at her apartment at the Carlisle in New York. So that was taken here. The ceiling is a really soft pink, which is always nice and a nice complexion. Up by the ice cream area is a pink and white stripe that's a very classic Draper touch of stripes. You see them all throughout the Greenbrier. And then the carpeting is a custom design. It's a red moire with roses scattered all over it, and she loved roses, big billowy cabbage roses, a fun Draper trademark. On the walls are beautiful antique china that's been shadow boxed in acrylic boxes with pink moire backing, and it kind of takes a very traditional look of hanging dishes on the wall to a new level that it is, and kind of celebrates them that they're in the shadow boxes. And those were in the previous Draper's location that again came here to bring some of that nostalgia to this newly created space. There are beautiful sconces around the space that are really pretty white plasterwork kind of coming out of the wall with light just washing the walls. And so it just adds that little detail and some interest. So definitely the big feature that you have to, and every time I'm here I have to get a picture of it, is the portrait of Mrs. Draper. And this is probably one of the most famous photos of her that was done. And she's wearing this beautiful star crown, and she definitely was an icon. She created a look. She is credited with really kind of making interior design a business. And again, is a great nod to Mrs. Draper and her style. So throughout the restaurant, there are banquettes that are taken from a classic Draper design that she did at another project historically, that when it was added here in the casino club, the scallop top with the golden finials are just a fun little detail and a nod to the archives of the company. As well as the fabric that's on those banquettes is a custom designed fabric from Carlton V Limited called White Sulphur. And it was an archival pattern that was brought back for use here at Draper's, and a fun nod that it's just here at the Greenbrier. So a fun little detail. So down in the lower area, there are 3 beautiful murals with French doors that open. And because we're down here in the casino club, there are no natural windows, so that was really important to give the feeling of still looking out across the grounds here at the Greenbrier. So there are 3 beautiful murals that have of the old white hotel and the spring house, and different details that guests love about coming here at the Greenbrier. And the shape of the French doors and the way they're open was something, again, that Dorothy Draper did at another project from history. So it's a fun little detail that throughout the restaurant there are moments to kind of celebrate her and her style.